watch another boat type.
Yeah, we go to the women's double sculls. And after the heats of Wednesday and the semi-finals yesterday, it is a final time for 6 crews. As we ride the drone back to the start, we have the Netherlands, France, Poland, Greece, Romania and Germany contesting this A final. As we can see here, the Dutch, Jente Jongsma in the bow seat on the right hand side, and in the stroke seat we have Federa van der Molen. Next to them, France, Mila Massimin and Jean Roche.
French having a great championships here. Anna Kilbenko just slapping her face there, the 20-year-old, and Yulia Jevits, so experienced, raced in the World Cup at Lucerne. Senior event, got a bronze medal.
And talk about experience. We have Dimitra Kontu from Greece, together with Varara Likontiu.
Yeah, Kontu, of course, with that Olympic bronze medal in Paris in the lightweight event. Maria Lara Dimitro just looking around there, the Romanian, and Bianca Camilla Ifteni, just 18 years of age in the stroke of that boat team.
Yeah, and here we see the German combination of De Boos and Burgdorf, the same combination we saw racing in Lucerne earlier this year. Already on the starters' orders.
Germany. Attention.
Here we go. We expect.
Oh, look at the Greeks!
Yeah, I was about to say we expect a fast start from the Greek double, Martin.
I took your line away, but it was breathtaking to see. So the 2 semi-final winners were Greece and Poland, and the Greeks exploded out of the start.
Yeah, they really were quick off the mark, and look at the speed they are developing at the moment as we ride with the double from Romania, as we look to Ifteni, who is setting the pace there at a comfortable 42 strokes a minute. But the Greeks, early leaders with just 150 meters gone in this race. So there's plenty of time still to row. One of the crews I would like to draw your attention to is that crew from France, Martin. A new combination compared to the double who raced at the under-23s last year. But they've been having a great championship so far. And at the moment they are in silver medal position, just ahead of the crew from Poland.
Yeah, the French crew, of course, Jean Roche, with that silver medal from the juniors when they were held back in Plovdiv in Bulgaria. And the French have really nurtured this crew. They're really looking for their under-23s to come through. A lot of the senior athletes, post-disappointment of Paris, have stopped. Antonio Maragiovanni has now come to French team and said, I want this training centre in Vers-sur-Marne near Paris, and if you want to row in the national team, you've got to go. So they've got to change from their regional centres. It's a big disruption. Going through the 500 though, it's the fast starting Greeks leading the French. Poland, one of the favourites to take gold here, in 3rd place at the moment. I would not rule the Poles out of it at any stage in this race.
No, I think they are unfazed at the moment, knowing full well they are one of the quickest boats here in the A final. But the Greeks, yeah, look at the speed. You can see it on the graphic here, that they are the quickest boat on the water. France now slightly fading a bit. The French and the Polish more or less level for silver and bronze. And the Germans 4th, just ahead of the Netherlands and Romania. Romania, a bit of a surprise to see them that far back at this stage of the race.
Yeah, I have to say I agree with you. Romania just out of shot there on the left of your picture. You can see the Dutch crew there furthest on the right of your screen, the French in 2nd place. Challenged by the Poles, but the flying Greeks, of course, Dimitra Kontu won that bronze medal in the Paris Olympics with Zoe Fitsu, and of course Zoe Fitsu got into the double there. Well, there we can see Vaveva Likometru, the 18-year-old, how do they get these youngsters to Sculls so quickly? Gianni Postiglione, who runs that program for Greece, he's such a talent for finding young athletes. Dimitri Kontu rode with Zoe Fitsu, and of course the Greek double, sorry to repeat this, Tim, but they beat the Dutch just by centimetres at the Henley Regatta in the Stoner Challenge Cup, Anastasiadou and Fitsu. Yeah. And the Greeks are flying in whatever combination they put out.
Yeah, it's such an impressive Greek crew, and we had a wonderful shot from the back of that Greek crew. You could just see those blades moving into the water, perfectly synchronous. There was nothing to distinguish. If you looked at that crew, it was such clean blade work as we ride with the home favourites from Poland.
Yeah, I think they have a more upright style, slightly less sort of long round the front of the stroke, but very, very punchy, Tim.
Yeah, very punchy rhythm, and if anything, they're getting closer to the Greeks. I mean, the Greeks have stopped moving away from the rest of the field in this third 500. We already passed halfway, and the fast starting crew from France now slipping further back into bronze medal position, and just outside of the picture you can see the Germans and the Dutch also putting the pressure on the French for that bronze medal at the moment. Romania still clinging on, but not really in a place to challenge for the medals as we ride with the German combination here, Martin.
Yeah, Charlotte Bergdorf, she's there on the right of your picture. This crew coached by Ralph Holman. Both of them raced in Lucerne. I think they finished in the C final in Lucerne at the Senior World Cup. Johanna Debus, the 21-year-old, more experienced behind Bergdorf. Great shot of that German crew there.
Yeah, I think the Germans now are, well, decisively moving into bronze medal position compared to the French. French fading a bit, I feel, at the moment. Or the Germans going for a big push.
Tim, the Poles have got to have an overlap going into the last 500 metres. Otherwise, it's game over for the Poles. I'm going to say that. They need to get the gap down to under 10 metres. It's not, to me, the Greeks are absolutely going to take this event.
Yeah, and the Greeks will know that the Poles will make a big move and they'll have to sprint early, and they will see that coming, and they have every opportunity to react. I mean, the Greeks are rowing at a high rate of striking, but we have seen that 38, 39 strokes a minute from Greek crews all season long, and these two are flying towards the finish. If anything, they are at least matching the Poles. The Poles not really able to get closer to that Greek crew.
Yeah, Germany really challenging Poland for that silver medal in yesterday's semi-final. It was the Poles who had the quickest last quarter, 1:44 to the Greeks 1:45. But that difference is not going to be enough. The Greeks are flying towards a gold medal. Look at how long they are. They look beautifully tight together. Easy off the finish, just letting that boat run forward. But here's the German charge.
Yeah, the Germans are charging. They are really putting the muscle in this. It's power, power, power. All these crews are 40 strokes a minute, but the Germans quicker than the Polish double in the center lane, so they might get that silver medal. Greece also feeling the pressure a bit, but they still look long and strong.
So it's the Greek double. You can see from our drone shot in the centre there are just 100 metres left to go in this final of the under-23 women's double sculls. Greece have led from the very first moments of this race. Germany coming back, Poland coming back. The race is now closing up on Greece as we come to the finish line. I think it's going to be too little too late. The Poles are closing. They will take the silver medal. Greece take the gold. Poland the silver. Germany take the bronze. Celebrations from Charlotte Bergdorf, the German stroke woman, because they have got that medal ahead of the French, the Dutch and the Romanians, and you can see what a bronze medal means to them. The Greeks absolutely destroyed with the effort they put into.
Yeah, but flawless execution from that Greek double. I mean, it was racing well above their age group in terms of precision, in terms of technique, and they kept their heads cool in that crucial final 150 meters when the Poles and the Germans were charging. And in the end, there was almost a full second for the Greeks ahead of Poland and Germany.
Generally, times have been about 8 or 9, 10 seconds slower than the world's best times. Maybe there was a bit of current at the under-23s last year. The Romanians who won that and set a world's best time, 6:46, and the Greeks are only something like 5 or 6 seconds off that world's best time. That's how quick that race was, Tim.
Yeah, it was really impressive. And of course, these crews also helped by the tailwind conditions. But yeah, here we see the official results, 6:51.63 for the Greek, and almost a full second ahead of Poland and Germany for the medals.